Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well and I'm so excited that you decided to join me in this 20-minute super intense glute workout. So we won't really be needing any equipment for this glute workout. It's going to be a lot more Pilates inspired. We're kind of taking a break from lifting those heavy weights, doing those compound moves, and instead we're going to move down to the floor for a bit more low intensity but still really intense for the glutes kind of floor workout. So optionally, we do want to be adding a pair of ankle weights to this workout. So I'll show you here, just the weights that you put around your ankles, 1-2 kilos, or even just a couple of pounds if you're in America. Nothing too heavy, it's just a little something to add that extra intensity to make sure that we're still stimulating those muscles for muscle hypertrophy, muscle growth. Of course, it goes without saying, the most effective workout for muscle hypertrophy of the glutes is going to be going to the gym, doing heavy hip thrusts, or even just doing any of my workouts where you see me, I'm lifting dumbbells, I'm doing hip thrusts, glute bridges, RDLs, all of this kind of good stuff. But this workout is really just to complement those ones, to allow us to do a little bit more of a kind of, I don't want to say easy because it's challenging in its own way, but not kind of a workout that's going to leave you demolished all throughout the body. It's more just going to give you that nice pump in the bum in those glutes. So yeah, how the workout's going to work, there's going to be a warm-up and a cool-down as always, and then the actual workout, we're going to be going through 10 different exercises, all on the floor, all working those glutes. Like I said, it's going to be very kind of Pilates inspired. You can do them completely body weight or with the ankle weights. Each exercise we'll be doing for 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. We'll be doing all 10 exercises and then we'll have an extra 1 minute rest before going into that second round. So it will be just over 20 minutes, but between 20 and 25 minutes, and then we'll be done, just a couple minutes cool down. So that pretty much sums it up. I hope you're excited. Grab your ankle weights if you're going to use them. Make sure you have a soft mat, a carpet, something to kind of cushion yourself because we are going to be kneeling on the floor. We are going to be doing a lot of stuff on the floor. So protect your knees, protect your joints, and without further delay, I'm going to press the timer and let's get started. So starting with that warm-up, we're going to head to the floor, of course, and no ankle weights here for now. We're just going to go into some glute bridges. So pushing our heels into the ground, bridging up and squeezing the glutes at the top. Just warming up that lower body, warming up those glutes. So even though most of the training I do is with dumbbells or at the gym, kind of more intense stuff, I think it's good to incorporate different kinds of workouts like this. All right, so we're gonna flip over onto our fronts. We're gonna be in an all-four position, legs slightly wider, and we're just gonna be rocking back, making sure our hips are nice and open for that workout. So you can chill out here in the bottom, move from side to side, whatever feels comfortable. My knees are really cracking. That's all right though, as long as there's no pain, cracking knees isn't too much of something to worry about. Perfect, now I'll just show you from the front, still here on the floor, but we're going into the bottom of the squat. The only time we'll be squatting today, I promise. And we're going to be going from side to side if it feels good, opening up our hips one way, opening up our hips the other way, just playing around with that bottom of the squat position here, opening up your hips, seeing where it feels tight, trying to loosen it up and warming up for that workout. Perfect, and now last one, it's not going to be so much of a glute workout, but just to make sure we're warmed up all throughout the body, we're going to be going from a downward dog into a plank and then back into that downward dog. So hips up and then hips forward into that plank. Just going in between those two positions here, making sure that our core is warmed up as well, because we will need to engage it in all of these moves that are coming up. Perfect, so now we've just got 20 seconds to set up for that workout. So strap on those weights if you're going to be using them. Sorry if I keep adjusting my microphone throughout, it doesn't want to stay. Ooh. 1 second, just give me a moment to put on the weights. And all right, we're going onto all fours and we're taking one leg up, going into some donkey kicks. So trying to keep that leg at a 90-degree angle. We're raising up, squeezing at the top and back down into that donkey kick. All right, let's just do a couple more since we delayed starting. One more and rest. All right, so with that one, you want to try and keep your pelvis from twisting side to side as much as possible. So try and maintain a straight torso, and we're just lifting that leg up. All right, so we're going to do the exact same thing, but with the other leg. So bringing it down and then up. Trying to keep that core tight, the pelvis engaged. Into that 90-degree kick up. And rest. Nice. All right, so I'll try and show you from the front, because next we're going into some fire hydrants. So we're going to be again in that position, all fours, and we're going to be taking our leg up to the side as far as it can comfortably go and squeezing at the top. So in that all four position, bring it up to the side. Again, trying to keep your pelvis as steady as possible. I'm just going to turn around so I have more space. You should really feel the burn at the top of the movement here. So with these kinds of moves, when we're not lifting heavy, it's all about volume. So you might not feel the pump quite yet, but after we do a few of these exercises, rest by the way, you're definitely going to be feeling it. So it's all about accumulating that volume. We're going to be doing 10 of these. They're basically all going to be targeting similar motions, and then we're going to be doing one more rep. So by the end, you definitely will be feeling that pump. All right, so we're going into that fire hydrant on the other side. So raising our leg at a 90-degree angle out to the side, trying to keep ourselves from twisting over like that, trying to look straight down and keep breathing. Definitely starting to feel the burn now. Keep going, just a few more. One more. And rest. Whew. All right, next we're going to be going into a rainbow kick. So still in that all fours position, but one leg is going to be extended out. We're going to bring it up, squeeze to the side, and then up again. Really squeezing in that raised position. All right, let's go. So in that all four position, one leg comes out, we're lifting up, to the side, up and down. Really squeezing at the top here. With this one, you might also feel it a bit in the opposite glute, the one of the leg that's on the floor, as it stabilizes you. 10 seconds. And rest. All right, 20 seconds rest, and then we're going into that other leg. Amazing work so far, everyone. See what I mean about how it feels kind of less intense, but also the pump is definitely starting to feel it, which is good because not every workout needs to have you gasping for breath. All right, let's go. So raising it up and to the side. Remember, the same move we just did, but on that other leg. Trying to stop ourselves from rotating out. And rest. All right, next one, we're going into what I think is one of the hardest of these kind of isolation glute exercises. We're going to be kneeling one side and we're going to be lifting the other leg up. You can have your hands on the ground for support. And let's go. So straight torso, one leg kneeling, other leg out, and we're lifting it. Again, squeezing at the top. Oh, this one's a killer. All right, 5 seconds. And rest. All right, rest up, shake out your glutes if you can. And in about 10 seconds, we're going into that other leg. Remember, just this round, and then we've just got one more exercise left before that 1 minute rest. All right, let's go. So kneeling on the other side, leg comes out, and we're going into that lift. Trying to raise it to about hip level, just until really when you feel that tension, feel that squeeze. Hold up there for a little bit if you want, and then bring it back down with control. And 20 seconds rest. All right, for the last move, we're going to be going into a clamshell. So we're going to be lying on the floor, knees kind of here in this 45-degree angle position. Our heels and feet are going to stay touching together, and we're just going to raise the front leg up. So raising it up, squeezing, and back down. So squeeze at the top and then back down. Really working the medial glute, so the side of the glute here. This is a good one as well for stability, to help with hip pain, help with back pain. Like I said, training different aspects here, not just putting on loads and loads of muscle mass with heavy hip thrusts, but also training those smaller muscles. All right, 20 seconds rest, and then we're doing the same thing on the other side. After this, we've got a 1 minute rest, remember? I'm definitely needing it. All right, so lying on the floor, feet pressed together, remember? We're coming up, squeezing, and back down again. You can always adjust your legs like I was doing to kind of find the ideal position for you, one that's comfortable, and also one where you feel that squeeze, especially at the top of the movement. Perfect, and we've got the 1 minute rest now. So you need to grab your foam roller quickly and roll out your glutes, then please do so. But I'm just gonna drink some water if I can find my bottle. And walking around with ankle weights makes you feel a little bit stupid. But anyway, here we go. I hope you're starting to feel a nice pump and that you're ready for that second round. "20 seconds rest left." Remember, first exercise, we're going to be going into those donkey kicks. So in that 90-degree kick up. Get ready into that all fours position. And let's go into that second round. Bringing the knee down to the ground and then kicking straight up. Hold a little bit at the top to really increase that challenge. Keeping your core tight. And rest. Into that other side in about 15 seconds. Perfect, let's go. Bring that leg up. Remember, hold at the top, it's going to be most challenging there. And rest. All right. Next, we're going to be going into those fire hydrants. So remember, at 90 degrees, and we're just bringing our leg straight out to the side. Talking less because my glutes are burning. All right, let's go. So raising that leg out as far up as you can go, feeling that squeeze at the top. Remember to keep breathing throughout these moves. So inhale when you're lowering and exhale on the effort as you come up. And rest. All right, we've got that other side coming up soon. Amazing work there, everyone. You're coming up to halfway through this second round, so basically 3/4 through the workout. Really good job. Perfect, so into that fire hydrant with the other leg. I know it's starting to get tough now, but keep pushing through it. Remember, if you're using ankle weights and it's getting too tough, you can always take off the weights. And rest. Definitely starting to feel it. All right, just 6 exercises left. Well, basically 3, but obviously we're doing 1 round on each side for all of them. The rainbow kicks, the side kneeling leg lifts, and then the clamshells. All right, so let's go first into those rainbow kicks. Remember feeling that glute squeeze at the top. Think of extending your leg out long to the wall behind you. And rest. Okay, all right. In about 15 seconds, we're going into that other side. Halfway through that second round now. Keep going, everyone. All right, let's go. So into that rainbow kick, up and across. And rest. All right, 2 exercises left, 2 rounds of each. So we've got first those side kneeling leg lifts, going in about 10 seconds. All right, let's go. One leg out, and we're lifting it up. Try and not let yourself fall too much to the opposite side, keeping your core engaged, your torso strong. Keep breathing.
I need a girl that can ride for me. Wanna lock down and shine with me. Don't you know you don't have to try with me.
And rest. All right, get ready to go into the other side. Oh, glutes are definitely burning. Going in about 5 seconds. All right, let's go. So lift the leg up and down.
I want somebody to grow with me. Don't you know? Ain't nobody stopping us. Gonna let go, yeah. I'm gonna let go, gonna give you control, yeah. Cuando bailas, you give me everything, yeah. I like it when you let me drink you in, yeah. Cuando bailas, you give me everything, yeah. I like it when you let me drink you in, yeah. Cuando bailas, you give me everything, yeah.
Oh. All right, you might be able to tell I'm getting a little bit tired because my form is probably slipping a little bit. I'm not sure how it looks on camera, but it's all about making that consistent effort. It doesn't have to be perfect. Get ready for that last exercise, going into those clamshells. So lying on your side, we're raising up, squeezing at the top, and back down again. Keeping your feet together though. Keep going. All right, 20 seconds rest, and then we've got that last 40 seconds of work, just going into those clamshells on the other side, and then we're done with the workout. We'll just stretch out those glutes for a few minutes, and then you can go and enjoy the rest of your day. All right, so legs at that 45-degree angle. And we're pressing up into that clamshell, keeping our feet together as much as possible.
I can feel the tension. Another bottle of this wine, I'll be up in your space, love and affection. Ain't got nothing on me, no, that's not what I need. Maybe on another day, I'd encourage you to make me stay, but baby, I'm just trying to numb my brain and wrap my head.
And that's it, guys. Amazing work. Take off those ankle weights if you still have them on, because I know they're kind of bulky and annoying to move with. Take some water if you need it, and then we'll just stretch out those glutes for a few minutes. Make sure we can walk up the stairs tomorrow. All right, so first thing we're gonna do, just gonna lay back on the floor. We're gonna go into a figure 4 stretch. So one knee, one leg at 90 degrees, other leg ankle crosses over. And we're using one hand to push the front knee out and using the other hand to pull the back of the thigh in. And breathe here. Perfect, and switching sides. So other leg goes back, other knee, other ankle crosses over. And you can see I'm a bit tighter on this side, but again, we're using one hand to push our front knee out and the other hand to bring the back thigh in. And breathe. Perfect, and while we're here on the floor, we're just gonna stretch out those inner thighs a little bit, make sure they didn't tighten up from holding those positions. We're gonna grab behind our feet into that happy baby pose, so pulling our legs out, keeping our back pressed against the floor. You should really feel it here in the adductors, the inner thighs. Perfect, and now coming up, we're just gonna do a pigeon pose, get a little bit deeper into those glutes. So bringing one leg forward, try and keep the front leg here at a 90-degree angle or as close as possible to a 90-degree angle, and then slowly allow your back leg to move backwards. If you're here and that's a big enough stretch for you, that's fine. But if you need to get a little bit deeper into it, just slowly move the back leg back and then fold over your front leg here. Making sure to keep your hips square, so fold them, or twist them rather, so that they're facing the ground. They're not twisted in one direction or the other. They're parallel, square to the ground. And breathe. Perfect, and we're gonna switch legs. So the other leg comes up. Again, trying to keep it as much as possible at a 90-degree angle. We're pushing our back leg back as far as it can go comfortably. And if we want to make it a little bit of a more intense stretch, we can lean over that front leg. As you can see, I am more tight on this side. As I was saying, it's hard for me to keep that 90-degree angle. So if you do find that your leg's coming in a little bit, that's fine. We don't want to force any motion that just doesn't want to happen for us today. Perfect. And now we're going to be going into a little bit of a twist. So crossing one leg over, hand on the knee, and we're twisting to the opposite side. Really pushing that, using your hand to push that knee in to feel a deeper stretch in that glute. And switch sides, so other leg comes out, crossing over, and we're really pushing our knee outwards. Perfect, and finally, just to make sure our hamstrings didn't get a little bit tight there too, holding those moves, we're just gonna fold forward, trying to touch our toes. If you're here, that's fine. Just going as far as is comfortable. And that's it, perfect. That was your 20-minute, a little bit over 20 minutes probably, but that's all right. I hope the time went by quickly anyway. Glute workout. So like I was saying, my whole body doesn't feel that exhausted, but my glutes are definitely still feeling super pumped even after that stretch. So I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a different format, giving maybe some other areas of our body or just our minds, ourselves, a little bit of a rest from that kind of high intensity cardio weightlifting, moving into a more kind of Pilates inspired floor routine, but especially with the ankle weights, still getting a really good workout in. So I know I enjoyed it. I feel like I got a good pump, but I still feel pretty relaxed, pretty calm. I feel like it didn't take too much energy. And yeah, I really like to use these as a kind of add-on, as I was saying, to more kind of traditional heavy days with dumbbells, barbells, working more compound moves. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it. Give me a like, give me a comment on this video if you did. If you want to see more kinds of these Pilates, slightly lower intensity workouts, lower impact workouts, then definitely comment with what you found was the most challenging exercise or any other video ideas that you might have, because I'm always looking for suggestions. And yeah, definitely check out my channel. This workout is part of my Strong and Lean program. It's running for 6 weeks, so we're in the last couple of weeks now, but definitely you can backtrack on all of the workouts. I have previous workouts on my channel too. There's going to be more workouts in the future, so definitely hit subscribe if you like my style of working out. Hit that notification bell to get notified for your favorite types of workouts. And yeah, thank you so much for joining. I really hope you have a great rest of the day, great rest of the week, and hopefully see you soon. Bye.